I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I started out in the 7th grade and I am now a junior in college. That's a really long time and I've done it all, from rebrands to new channels to different styles of content. And I haven't been successful. If I was, I wouldn't be making this video. There are so many stories of success on YouTube. They show the most highlighted thing and I can't blame them. Why put a spotlight on the thousands of people to fail to gain relevance if they can show the one to inspire more? Right now, I believe the most popular answer from children for what they want to do when they grow up is become a YouTuber or an influencer. I don't know if that's the right message to give to the youth. Obviously, I'm trying to give some type of message with my channel, my advice show, but I only decided to do this in year 9. I haven't quit when so many have thrown in the towel. You don't just wake up with a following. You gotta work towards it. You gotta live and breathe YouTube. And even then, the odds are stacked against you from the very start. And that sucks because I know I love doing this stuff. But much like high school, my Achilles heel are the numbers. The algorithm is the be-all, end-all when it comes to YouTube. Your success is defined by how many subscribers you have, how many views you receive, how many impressions YouTube throws you off some arbitrary level of success based off of what an algorithm has to say. It forces you to be a numbers demon and stare at the analytics page for hours, only to see a marginal incline before flatlining completely. You can't think of YouTube as that. Even when it doesn't push you towards it, no one throws you off a cliff into the dark world of tags and promotions that no one else will see. Being successful on YouTube is weird, very weird. YouTube defines your success by all those metrics we just talked about. But YouTube likes this, childhood-friendly content. How can we maximize the safest content to show advertisers? And that's not a bad thing. The 2010s were a period of egregious swearing and toxicity. And you would never want to promote that. But because of this heavy emphasis on it, swearing kinda doesn't exist on YouTube. At least from who I watch and what I've seen. This script doesn't have any curse words in it. Why would I open myself up to that can of worms? The site is worried about advertisers pulling out again. That was scary because it ruined a whole lot of lives. It also didn't help that I picked a kinda dead era. Commentary isn't exactly the most popular form of content. I'm off by like 10 years, but I digress. I wish it was easier to make what you want. All of these how to get 1,000 subscribers in a month channels just reiterating the same points YouTube does. But you don't get the popularity we so crave with content that isn't following trends. And that sucks. The rise and fall of YouTubers is really interesting. And this is the reason someone like SunnyV2 is so popular. There's something about history, even if current, that is so appealing to us as people. But the more you look, the more you see that YouTube has so many skeletons. So many dead channels, canceled YouTubers, and endless drama that is happening right now. Probably when you're watching this video. We love to dish out controversy, but we hate when it's thrown into our corner. Because one or two mess-ups and you're gone. See ya later, alligator. I guess you're off to go work at the nearest insurance agency. It's no secret that YouTube is a highly competitive space, and it can be easy to get caught up in the numbers game, but let's face it, there's always going to be someone with more views, more subscribers, more success than you. I don't think anyone is going to eclipse Mr. Beast in the next 20 years. I mean, that guy is just huge. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. Because you believe your quality is superior to someone getting more views. I feel this way all the time, and I don't really know how to feel about it. And it's in these times I go back to my mission statement, or value proposition, whatever you want to call it. I run an advice show. That's my whole shtick here on the YouTube. YouTube provides me a space where all I am is a name and thousands of others, but I can reach anyone and try to help them have a positive outlook on something they weren't sure about. Whether we want to entertain, educate, or inspire, we all have the platform to share our message and connect with others in a way that isn't going to be touched for a long time. And by doing so, we have the potential to make a difference in someone else's life. My show has an email, just there for people to send in questions so I can talk about them. And for the longest time, nobody actually sent an email. For the weeks and months it was actually active, nobody sent something. But the first email I got was just a guy who watched the videos and wanted to say thanks. That's awesome. And that's why I keep going. That's my entire goal, having one person watch my videos to help them through a tough time or to give them a new perspective on something they haven't thought about yet. That's a pretty powerful impact. And it's something we should never underestimate. The power of knowledge and whatnot, however you want to phrase that. So instead of being discouraged by numbers, annoyed enough to type out an entire script telling you YouTube is exhausting, let's remember why we started out doing YouTube. I gave you my reason. What's yours? Look past the money, the fame, all that. You did it because it was fun. Because 13-year-old you watched a video and said, I want to do that. And shouldn't we try to have fun again? Maybe that's asking too much. I'm not too sure. And even if we never reach the level of success that we envisioned, we will have created a body of work that is true to us. And in 10 years, when I've stopped uploading to focus on a future that hasn't come yet, I'll look back on this channel and smile. Because I did it. That's worth it. Thank you for watching. If you even got to the end, who knows? If you like what I do, come check out some of my other stuff. Thanks.